The challenges, I think, are clear. There's lots of benefit to the innovations we've talked about today and that we're seeing in the marketplace, but it's not without its questions, both from a policy perspective and as people are thinking about developing these innovations and these products. But the notion of fintech isn't really new. It's been around for a long time, and arguably, if you talk to people who've been in the industry for a long time, they might say electronic trading and the ATM are examples of fintech. The way we currently conceive of it is a bit of a new phenomenon, because it was really the advent of mobile technology combined with the post-financial crisis era that spawned this thing that we all now refer to as fintech. It took the combination of these circumstances to really see in a powerful and guttural way that financial services wasn't really serving us all the way it could and the way it should. So in the wake of the financial crisis, we had financial services 2.0 start to emerge, financial services for good. And not just on the consumer and retail side, but on the institutional side. Innovations that are making capital markets more efficient and opening up the payment flows. And as the industry and the ecosystem have matured, things have become less about disruption for its own sake, less about getting rid of incumbent institutions altogether, and more about partnering with or becoming part of or similar to some of these institutions, but better. Matt talked a little bit about the trajectory from a very payments and lending heavy space to things that were more insurance and financial infrastructure, balance sheet heavy innovations. So it's become less about destroying the system and more about improving it. And in some ways, we've gone from an ecosystem that was more tech than fin to an ecosystem that's now more equal parts fin and tech. And there's a lot of great innovations happening, and I was pleased really to see so many interesting things and witness the discussions today. But if I can leave you with one little tidbit before we do some Q&A, I would implore you all as faculty, as innovators, as students, not to lose sight of the original sort of genesis of fintech as we perceive it today. It really was driven by wanting to make financial services work for people and work for our economy. Financial services is like the foundation. It's a utility that sits below everything else we do in our lives, from buying a home to funding medical innovations. So without a properly working financial services system, very little else is possible. And fintech represents a wonderful opportunity to make the economy work better for everyone. Thank you.